Blessings, beloved, blessings, beloved. Y'all know who this is. It's your boy, Pastor Henry, the healthy preacher. And you know who's right beside me, Lady Nelson.
Hey, everybody.
Lady Nelson is on the move. We are on the move. She's heading to pick up Anaya to take her to another rehearsal. But look at us. In the midst of it, we're getting that cardio on.
Yes.
We're getting that cardio on. So even in the midst of a busy schedule and hectic where we don't have time for the gym, we still try to make sure we get some cardio in. So, get that heart rate pumping up. I'm big on that, getting that heart rate pumping up.
Running from one side of the town to the other side of the town, running up and down stairs, bringing up children, taking them to the other side of town.
Go ahead, tell them.
So, cardio is definitely in effect today.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not in the gym.
Yeah, even though, look at the pace. Look at the pace. Steady pace, keeping up, not dragging the feet, but just, in motion. So that's a beautiful thing. But, at the end of the day, you still got to get it. You still got to get it regardless of, the circumstances sometimes. We're going to pick up she's going to pick up our daughter. I'm just walking her, to the train actually. But in the midst of everything, she still want to get that cardio on. And trust me when I tell you, she's talking about stairs and escalators and, and all this and that. Instead of taking the escalator, take the stairs. So, things like that, just to get it in.
Yes. Walking from the east side to the west side just to pick up a train going uptown.
Yeah. That alone is kind of crazy.
Yes.
That alone is kind of crazy, but but it's still all good. And she made a statement a few minutes ago before we got on. She was like, when you exercise, what you say?
When you start losing weight, you want to lose weight. So you start looking at yourself and you start feeling better. But then you start looking at yourself in the mirror and you want to do more. And I always say it's more than the physical, right? It's also a thing about our health. So I'm going to be always talking about our numbers. Let's look at women. Let's look at our numbers.
Right.
We get heart attacks different than men do.
Right.
They get warning. Women don't always get warning, and the majority of the time we don't get warning. So we have to know our numbers. We have to keep ourselves healthy.
Right. And I mean, it's definitely key. And again, it feels so good. You feel a sense of accomplishment when you start seeing yourself looking good. You feel better, and that's the motivation in itself. That's really the motivation in itself. And I'm just really so glad with as First Lady moving forward in this and how she's just knocking down goals as she moved forward, because she dealt with this for a minute. This is not her first rodeo. Trust me when I tell you, it's not her first rodeo, and she's dealt with it. But to see her in this place where she is, I'm just so excited. And I always tell her I'm her biggest fan because I know what she wants, and it has been such a hurdle. Such a hurdle, throughout her life. She's been battling with, up and down. But now I see that consistency, and she's just ready to make this thing happen because she understands the importance of your health if you want long life.
Right. It's so funny because this morning I said that one day I want to sit down and really give my testimony, because it's not just about health. It's also about your emotional health.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But it's not just the emotional health. For me, it was also a place of Satan knew that he could use my weight and my health. But mostly my weight.
Right, the weight, right.
My health was, my weight was bad. My health was not as bad as my weight was. And so he used my weight to make me depressed or make me feel bad about myself. Like I would go in to my own closet and try on things, and I'm like, oh my God, I keep seeing things, look how I look. in this dress or whatever, and he would use it against me.
Right.
And so that's one of the barriers that I myself, that I had to fight with. And so when I'm able to, because I've done this before, I've lost weight before, I've been healthy before, and the whole thing is when he doesn't have that as a tool to use against me, then he's powerless. He has to go somewhere else and look for something else. And so that's what I want him to do. Look for something else that you can use.
Right. And the scripture says, make no room for the devil. See, by you prolonging or procrastinating, guess what happened? You're making room for the devil. You're still making room for him to latch on. Look at you. You can't lose weight. Look at you. You will never be the size that you want to. You're going to always be this. You have an eating problem. See, but that's what you make room for the devil when you feed into the devil. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Another place for women is I found out that I gain weight when I don't take time for myself. When I'm rushing here for a naya, or I'm doing something with the church or whatever I'm doing, and I'm not thinking about myself, then I'm grabbing all kinds of quick things to eat. And I don't have time to go to gym. That's how could you go to gym? You have to take somebody else or do something else or whatever. So when I don't find time for myself, that's when the weight starts coming.
Yeah, because you're not being conscious.
Right.
You're not being conscious, and I mean that's what it is. And you've heard us talk about being conscious. You have to be conscious what you put into your body and what you're going to eat. If not, if you're just running around, like she said, sometimes when you just run around and not being conscious, you just pick up anything out of a force of habit.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're looking for something bad to eat, guess what? It ain't hard to find.
No, it's actually easier to find something quick and bad to eat than it is. So whenever I decide to change how I eat, now I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to eat?
Right.
And then it's so funny because I've talked about this with my friends before. It's like, okay, what do you eat?
Right,
you don't even know what to eat because you've been rushing around and eating bad stuff for so long that it's now like, I don't even know what to eat.
And then and you know what? And it gets you to a place now. You have to put a little more extra work in, pack your little bag sometimes.
Right, exactly.
Have a little carrots and celeries and I mean whatever of your choice that's healthy, peanuts and all that, right?
Yep.
But it makes you disciplined.
A discipline, oh my God. And what is a Christian if he's not disciplined?
Oh, you talking now, right?
That's a curse word. In the word of God, discipline is a curse word
to the believers.
To the believers.
Discipline.
Yeah.
You think we hit somebody with that one?
Discipline, commitment.
Yeah, and we don't have that discipline or commitment, and that's why we are all over the place, right?
Yeah.
There's no structure, there's no order.
Yeah.
And when you want to strive to live healthy and live a healthy lifestyle, you have to really be conscious. And sometimes, check this out, you may run out of little snacks that you have in your bag. Okay. And sometimes you just have to how would I say, just eat it and say, you know what, I'm not gonna have this. I'm just not gonna have this. I'm gonna wait till I get home. Because sometimes you get hungry on the way and then I'm just gonna grab this, but you be like, you know what? I can wait.
Or either have something in your bag.
But I'm saying, but if you run out, sometimes you run out. You may have a snack and you may eat all your snacks, whatever, and then now you're hungry. You be like, want to grab something, but sometimes you're gonna have to. I call it eat it, like charge it to the game. That's what I'm trying to say. I have to charge it to the game and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till I get home because I'm on my way home too. Sometimes we can do that.
Sometimes we can do that, but sometimes we cannot. It depends. It totally depends on the person. If you have to work that thing in your mind.
That's why I said sometimes.
To kind of say, okay, let me refocus.
Right.
I'm not going to think about this, or maybe let me get some water, or let me.
Right. Water is key. That's key. Right.
Yeah. And
buy a bottle of water.
It's hard to wait. I have a problem with waiting. I do sometimes. I have a problem with waiting. I'm on my way to dinner, and then I'm probably going to pick up a banana.
Yeah, we got to pray.
So I'm not hungry.
No, she does.
But I have to. That's something that I have
to fix.
Yeah.
Right, and and that's the good thing about it. She acknowledges it, but she doesn't like to wait. When I tell you, when it comes to that, if she wants to eat a little food, whatever she wants to eat. Oh, let's just wait. We only are 2 blocks away. No, but I want something now.
Stop being extreme.
And I'm just being extreme. Okay, 3.
Stop that.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes.
I will. I could probably digest a banana.
And you know why I'm saying 20 minutes, right? Because it just recently happened.
I don't know.
No, I know. That's what just recently happened. When we said 20 minutes, I was like, oh, you got 20 more minutes until we can do this. She's like,
20 minutes
nope.
sometimes a lifetime.
Yes. So, but you know, discipline is key. And we just have to remember that discipline is key. And, you know, as you know, move forward, you just have to know what you want. And even to sometimes, like how I like to say it, make the devil mad sometimes. Make him mad. And he gets mad when you go against what he tells you what you can't do. And you say, yes, I can do it.
And that's key to talking to you. You have to talk to yourself. You can
Oh, okay.
You can talk to yourself and say, no, I'm not having that. But that's right. Sometimes I have to talk out loud and say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to eat that.
Right.
No, I'm not going to eat this. Or no, I'm not. You have the conversation. It's like the conversation that's going on in your head.
Right.
You can verbally have the conversation out loud.
Yeah.
Don't have it in your head. Be stronger.
And then sometimes it's good to hear it. I was reading like the statistics. Scientifically, they say you respond to things when you hear it. So when you're saying, I'm not going to eat this, that means you're not going to. You hear it and you respond to, you know what, I'm not going to eat it. So, you know, it's definitely different ways that you have to do. But sometimes you have to talk back to them. Because a lot of us allow this thing to happen where we just, allow this thing to happen to where we just, let them talk to us any old kind of way and listen to it and start allowing it to get into our spirit. But don't allow it to get into your spirit and just talk back to it. Right.
Sin, everything.
Everything, right. And it's right.
Talk back to it. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not that same person anymore.
Right.
No, you can't talk to me like that. I'm a child of God.
Right. Real, and knowing who you are. That's another thing, knowing who you are.
Yes.
And then understanding that you can do all things.
All things.
Through Christ who strengthens us. We're about to get out of here. We just stopped in to let you know that we love you and that we truly appreciate you guys continuing to support us and watching what we do as First Lady on this journey, as we all are on this journey.
Yes.
We all are on this journey. So y'all know who this is. It's your boy, Pastor Henry, the healthy preacher, and I'm out. Peace.
He says, get ready to get on that train.
Peace.